Onions, scientifically classified under the Allium genus alongside garlic, leeks, and chives, are far more than a humble kitchen staple or a flavor enhancer in global cuisines. These layered bulbs, with their sharp aroma and versatility, have been cultivated for thousands of years, not only for their culinary value but also for their medicinal properties. Ancient civilizations, including the Egyptians, Greeks, and Ayurvedic practitioners, recognized onions as a remedy for ailments ranging from infections to digestive disorders. Modern research has since validated many of these traditional uses, uncovering a wealth of health benefits tied to their unique phytochemical composition. Rich in antioxidants, anti-inflammatory compounds, vitamins, and minerals, onions are a nutritional powerhouse that supports cardiovascular health, immune function, cancer prevention, and more. From the outermost papery skin to the juicy layers within, every part of the onion contains bioactive compounds that contribute to its therapeutic potential. Whether consumed raw, cooked, pickled, or as an extract, onions offer a spectrum of health advantages that make them indispensable in both preventive and therapeutic nutrition. At the core of onions' health benefits is their impressive nutrient profile. They are low in calories but dense in essential vitamins and minerals, including vitamin C, vitamin B6, folate, potassium, and manganese. Vitamin C acts as a potent antioxidant, protecting cells from oxidative damage and supporting collagen production for skin and joint health. Vitamin B6 and folate are crucial for metabolic processes, red blood cell formation, and neurological function. Potassium helps regulate fluid balance, nerve signals, and muscle contractions, while manganese supports bone health and enzyme activity. Beyond these nutrients, onions are particularly notable for their high concentration of sulfur-containing compounds, such as allyl propyl disulfide and thiosulfonates, which are responsible for their pungent odor and many of their health-promoting effects. Additionally, onions are rich in flavonoids, particularly quercetin, a polyphenol with strong antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. Quercetin is concentrated in the outer layers of the onion, and red onions, in particular, contain anthocyanins, pigments that provide further antioxidant benefits. These compounds work synergistically to combat chronic diseases, reduce inflammation, and enhance overall vitality. One of the most well-documented benefits of onions is their ability to support cardiovascular health. The sulfur compounds in onions have been shown to improve heart function by reducing cholesterol levels, lowering blood pressure, and preventing blood clot formation. Studies indicate that regular consumption of onions can decrease levels of low-density lipoprotein, LDL, cholesterol, often referred to as bad cholesterol, while increasing high-density lipoprotein, HDL, or good cholesterol. This lipid-modulating effect is attributed to the sulfur compounds that inhibit cholesterol synthesis in the liver and enhance its excretion. Furthermore, onions contain quercetin, which has vasodilatory properties. Quercetin promotes the production of nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes blood vessels, improves blood flow, and reduces hypertension. By lowering blood pressure and improving arterial flexibility, onions help mitigate the risk of atherosclerosis, heart attacks, and strokes. Their antiplatelet activity, driven by compounds like adenosine, further reduces the likelihood of dangerous blood clots. For individuals with metabolic syndrome, diabetes, or a family history of cardiovascular disease, incorporating onions into daily meals can serve as a natural strategy to protect heart health. Onions' antioxidant capacity is another cornerstone of their health benefits. The flavonoids, quercetin, and sulfur compounds in onions neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cells, proteins, and DNA, accelerating aging and contributing to chronic diseases like cancer, diabetes, and neurodegenerative disorders. Quercetin, in particular, is a scavenger of reactive oxygen species, ROS, and its ability to chelate metal ions enhances its antioxidant effects. Red onions, with their higher anthocyanin content, offer even greater protection against oxidative stress. These antioxidants not only combat cellular damage but also repair existing oxidative injuries, slowing the progression of age-related conditions. For example, oxidative stress in the eyes contributes to cataracts and macular degeneration, and the quercetin in onions may help protect lens proteins from oxidation, preserving vision. Similarly, in the brain, antioxidants in onions shield neurons from oxidative damage, potentially delaying the onset of Alzheimer's and Parkinson's diseases. The anti-inflammatory properties of onions further amplify their role in disease prevention. Chronic inflammation is a silent driver of many health issues, including arthritis, obesity, heart disease, and cancer. Onions contain several compounds that inhibit pro-inflammatory enzymes and signaling molecules. Quercetin, for instance, blocks the activity of cyclooxygenase, COX, and lipoxygenase, LOX, enzymes involved in the production of inflammatory prostaglandins and leukotrienes. Additionally, onion sulfur compounds reduce the expression of inflammatory cytokines like tumor necrosis factor alpha, TNF-alpha, and interleukin-6, IL-6. This dual action makes onions effective in alleviating inflammatory conditions such as rheumatoid arthritis, asthma, and inflammatory bowel disease, IBD. For individuals with autoimmune disorders or chronic pain, regular consumption of onions may reduce reliance on anti-inflammatory medications and improve quality of life. Cancer prevention is another area where onions shine. Epidemiological studies have consistently linked higher onion consumption to a reduced risk of certain cancers, particularly those of the gastrointestinal tract, such as stomach, colorectal, and esophageal cancers. The organosulfur compounds in onions, including diallyl sulfide and S-allylcysteine, are key players in their anti-cancer effects. These compounds induce apoptosis, programmed cell death, in cancer cells, inhibit tumor growth, and prevent angiogenesis, the formation of new blood vessels that feed tumors. Quercetin, meanwhile, suppresses the proliferation of cancer cells by interfering with cell cycle progression and DNA replication. Onions also enhance the body's detoxification processes by activating enzymes like glutathione transferase, which neutralize carcinogens and facilitate their excretion. For example, onions have been shown to inhibit the formation of heterocyclic amines, carcinogenic compounds produced when meat is cooked at high temperatures. Additionally, their antimicrobial properties combat Helicobacter pylori, a bacterium linked to stomach cancer. While onions alone cannot cure cancer, their inclusion in a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains contributes to a holistic cancer prevention strategy. Onions also play a significant role in supporting digestive health. Their high fiber content, particularly inulin, a type of prebiotic fiber, nourishes beneficial gut bacteria, promoting a balanced microbiome. A healthy gut microbiota is essential for digestion, nutrient absorption, immune function, and even mental health. Inulin resists digestion in the upper gastrointestinal tract, reaching the colon intact, where it ferments and stimulates the growth of bifidobacteria and lactobacilli. These good bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids, SCFAs, like butyrate, which fuel colon cells, reduce inflammation, and protect against colorectal cancer. Onions' natural antimicrobial properties also help control pathogenic bacteria in the gut, preventing infections and dysbiosis. For individuals with irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, or constipation, onions' fiber can improve bowel regularity, though those with sensitive digestive systems may need to moderate intake due to their FODMAP content, which can cause bloating in some people. The immune-boosting effects of onions are equally noteworthy. Their vitamin C content stimulates the production and function of white blood cells, the body's first line of defense against pathogens. Quercetin enhances the immune response by modulating the release of histamine and other inflammatory mediators, making it particularly useful for allergy relief. Onions' antimicrobial properties, attributed to thiosulfonates and flavonoids, combat bacteria, viruses, and fungi. For centuries, Onion extracts or syrups have been used in folk medicine to treat respiratory infections, colds, and sore throats. A popular home remedy involves combining onion juice with honey to soothe coughs and reduce mucus production. Modern studies confirm that onion extracts inhibit the growth of common pathogens like E. coli, Staphylococcus aureus, and Candida albicans. During flu season, incorporating raw onions into salads or soups can provide an extra layer of protection against infections. Bone health is another surprising benefit of onions. Research suggests that onion consumption may increase bone mineral density, particularly in older women at risk of osteoporosis. The antioxidant compounds in onions reduce oxidative stress in bone tissue, which is a key factor in bone loss. Additionally, onions contain a peptide called gamma-glutamyl peptide, which has been shown to inhibit osteoclasts, cells responsible for breaking down bone, while promoting osteoblast activity, which builds new bone. Animal studies indicate that onion extract can prevent bone loss in postmenopausal models, likely due to its phytoestrogen-like effects. While human trials are needed to confirm these findings, the existing evidence suggests that onions could be a valuable dietary addition for maintaining skeletal strength. For individuals with diabetes or prediabetes, onions offer blood sugar regulating benefits. The sulfur compounds and quercetin in onions improve insulin sensitivity and enhance glucose uptake by cells. Chromium, a trace mineral found in onions, potentiates insulin action, helping to lower fasting blood glucose levels. Studies have shown that consuming onion extract can significantly reduce blood sugar levels in diabetic animals and humans, with effects comparable to some anti-diabetic medications. Onions' low glycemic index, GI, and high fiber content further stabilize blood sugar spikes after meals, making them a smart choice for diabetes management. By reducing oxidative stress and inflammation in pancreatic beta cells, onions also help preserve insulin production, delaying the progression of type 2 diabetes. Onions' benefits extend to skin and hair health as well. The vitamin C in onions is essential for collagen synthesis, which maintains skin elasticity and prevents wrinkles. Topical application of onion juice has been traditionally used to treat acne, scars, and fungal infections due to its antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties. For hair care, onion juice is a popular remedy for combating alopecia, hair loss. Studies suggest that applying onion juice to the scalp increases blood circulation to hair follicles, provides sulfur for keratin synthesis, and reduces oxidative stress, promoting thicker hair growth. The quercetin in onions may also alleviate scalp inflammation associated with conditions like psoriasis or dandruff. Respiratory health is another area where onions prove beneficial. Their expectorant properties help loosen mucus in the airways, making them useful for managing bronchitis, asthma, and chronic coughs. The anti-inflammatory effects of quercetin reduce airway inflammation, while their antimicrobial action clears respiratory infections. Inhalation of onion vapors, though intense, has been used in traditional practices to relieve sinus congestion. Combining onions with ginger or honey in teas or syrups can provide soothing relief for sore throats and respiratory discomfort. Onions also support detoxification processes in the body. The sulfur compounds activate liver enzymes responsible for metabolizing and eliminating toxins, including environmental pollutants, drugs, and alcohol. Glutathione, the liver's master antioxidant, is boosted by onions' cysteine content, enhancing the organ's ability to neutralize harmful substances. Studies have shown that onions can reduce the toxicity of heavy metals like cadmium and lead by binding to them and facilitating their excretion. For individuals exposed to environmental toxins or those recovering from alcohol consumption, onions can aid in liver regeneration and overall detoxification. Weight management is another benefit linked to onion consumption. Their low-calorie and high-fiber content promote satiety, reducing overall calorie intake. The prebiotic fibers in onions feed gut bacteria that produce SCFAs, which regulate appetite hormones like leptin and ghrelin. Additionally, onions' thermogenic properties, enhancing calorie burning, may support fat loss, though more research is needed in this area. Including onions in meals adds flavor without excess calories, making them a valuable component of weight loss diets. Mental health and cognitive function may also benefit from onions. Folate, present in onions, supports neurotransmitter synthesis, including serotonin and dopamine, which regulate mood. The antioxidants in onions protect brain cells from oxidative stress, potentially reducing the risk of depression and anxiety. Animal studies suggest that quercetin improves memory and learning by reducing neuroinflammation and amyloid plaque formation. While human studies are limited, the neuroprotective potential of onions aligns with broader research on antioxidant-rich diets and brain health. Despite their numerous benefits, onions should be consumed in moderation. Excessive intake, especially raw, can cause gastrointestinal discomfort, heartburn, or allergic reactions in sensitive individuals. Those with FODMAP intolerance or irritable bowel syndrome may experience bloating and should opt for cooked onions, which are easier to digest. Onions' blood-thinning properties, due to their quercetin and sulfur content, may interact with anticoagulant medications like warfarin, necessitating medical consultation for those on such therapies. In conclusion, onions are a nutritional gem with millennia of medicinal use and modern scientific validation. Their rich array of antioxidants, anti-inflammatory compounds, and essential nutrients supports nearly every system in the body, cardiovascular, immune, digestive, skeletal, and beyond. From lowering cancer risk to enhancing skin vitality, regulating blood sugar, and promoting detoxification, onions exemplify the power of food as medicine. While they are not a standalone cure, their integration into a balanced diet amplifies overall health and resilience. Whether enjoyed raw in salads, caramelized in soups, or blended into remedies, onions remain a timeless, accessible, and potent ally in the pursuit of wellness. Their sharp flavor is a small price to pay for the profound benefits they deliver, proving that sometimes, the most ordinary ingredients hold extraordinary potential.